Welcome to the Personal Defence Studio. My name is Nick Donato. I'm the Master Chief Instructor of our system here at Smeaton Grange, and I hope you enjoy our video on meditation and Tai Chi. I'd just like to explain a little bit about Tai Chi. Okay, in the Song dynasty in China, they needed a way of universally teaching acupuncturists and medicine practitioners. So in 1026 AD, the emperor required them to find a standardised system that they could teach the students and test them. So they created what was called the bronze men statues. They were acupuncture points throughout a bronze statue filled with liquid, and if the student was accurate with his penetration of the acupuncture needle, then it would seep, and so they knew that they were accurate. Okay, we have through the body, we have what's called meridians, okay, and they are like our veins that the blood runs through. Just recently, the South Korean scientists have been able to inject dye into these meridians and follow them, and now they've been able to say that it correlates exactly with what the Chinese have been known for thousands of years. So our energy levels comes from what's called the dantian, okay, which is 3 chom below the belly button. That's where our energy force comes from. It's our life force. Okay, the chemical process in the body creates an electrical impulse that stimulates the brain and then makes our movements. Okay, so with Tai Chi, it's been designed to enhance that flow of vital energy. So, and brings up a feeling of energy in the body. Okay, it is renowned for a lot of health benefits, blood pressures, etc. Okay, arthritic conditions. It improves balance, develops strength, but in a gentle method. It's very specific with the way that you step so that it's safe on the body, whereas more strenuous styles of exercise may be detrimental to joints, especially as you age. There's no restriction with Tai Chi. If you can't stand, you can do Tai Chi sitting in a chair. If you're in a wheelchair, you can still do Tai Chi. Of course, the benefits that you gain through the leg strength, supporting the body weight, you're not going to get that, but you can still calm and relax yourself, okay? The way the mind works is that if we feel good about ourselves, then we are good. If we feel bad, we feel bad, okay? And so that affects every other aspect of our life, our confidence and everything else, okay? So what I'm going to do is show you some basic exercises that you can follow along at home, and then I'll do a demonstration of the first level of Tai Chi. That way you're able to follow in your own time, whether it be at home or whether you seek out guidance from an instructor. form of exercise that I just completed is the lotus. Okay, it works the elimination organs of the body. So ideal first thing in the morning, get the body activated, ready for the day. Okay, it develops the chi and builds the chi energy up through the body, the specific styles of movements. Now we're going into what's called, or part thereof, what's called the shibashi, okay, which again is a qigong exercise. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is demonstrate the beginning level of the actual Tai Chi form, modified Yang-based system. Okay, so that's a demonstration of the beginning level of the actual Tai Chi form. The others that I demonstrated were the Qigong exercises. Okay, the Tai Chi, we never lock or what's called hyperextend our joints. So we keep the knees off lock, the elbows off lock. So when we extend a movement, we don't hyperextend and lock it out. When we come up, we don't lock our legs. We always let the ligaments, tendons and muscles do the work, okay, rather than our skeletal system. Okay? I hope you've enjoyed the Tai Chi. Just remember, when we breathe out, we breathe in through the nose with an inward or downward towards the centre line of the body, and we breathe out as we extend from the body. Hope you've enjoyed. Okay, meditation. Okay, a lot of people feel that there is religious connotation towards meditation. There isn't unless you choose to, okay? Whether it be your beliefs, Hindu, Buddhism, Shinto, okay? But for us, it is a way of relaxing our mind. So like training a pup, okay, you have to be persistent and consistent. Sometimes the way we perceive ourselves or things that happen to us, it's not the actual stimuli or the event that causes the major problem, it's how we perceive it in our mind. In Asia, they call the mind a rough-cut diamond, okay? It's a thing of beauty, but to get to that beauty, you have to chip away at the rough edges and polish it. That's what we do with our mind. Each and every time we relax, okay, and we body-mind connect, okay, mindfulness or witnessing, we take time out to be able to connect with our emotions and our feelings. Breath controls our emotions. So if we learn to feel what's going on in the body at times of a little bit of despair, stress, okay, then we're able to hit it on the head a little sooner than it hits us on the head. So the more we learn to relax and use our mind through our breath and our body-mind connection, the better we begin to feel. A lot of people think about the exterior appearance. They're not happy with the way they look, or they're not happy with the way they think, whatever the case may be. You may have been the best looking person in your school, but we all age. This is purely the crust, purely the exterior. What's important is the interior, okay? So we need to not listen so much to negativity out there. We have positive chi and we have negative chi. We've all walked into a room where you feel uncomfortable around those people. No one has said anything wrong to you. They haven't done anything to you. You just feel the energy. Other times you can walk into a room where they're like-minded, vibrant people and you feel welcome and comfortable. We have to make it like we're inviting people into our own living room. And that's how we need to feel about ourselves. Regardless to the circumstances that may be confronted with us on a daily basis, how we perceive it in our mind and overcome it, that's the big goal, okay? So we need to relax. We breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. When we exercise, we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. But when we need to bring our emotions down, we need to breathe smoothly and regularly in through the nose and out through the nose. Because there's the electrical chi, the electrical impulse that's running through our body, we need to calm the mind and the body will follow. Calm the body and the mind will begin to follow. With witnessing, which is called mindfulness, sitting there in contemplation, we're able to get an indication as to where our subconscious mind is. So there may be something deep in your subconscious that is troubling you. By being aware and of just the emotions and thoughts that may arise during meditation, we can have an indication as to where our subconscious mind is, what could be troubling us, and we can address that and back it down before it addresses us. Okay? So we have, like, as I said, the electrical conduction. So we use what's called Buddha hand. There should be no tension. Each time we breathe out, we relax the muscles in the body. We want to become conducive to relaxation mentally and physically. Just being aware of our thoughts or our feelings. This is called Buddha hand, and the tongue, not the tip, but the top, sits on the roof of the mouth just behind the top teeth. So now you begin breathing in through the nose, out through the nose with a rhythmic, smooth breath. I'll show you the posture that we can sit in. A lot of people think that you have to be in a seated meditation, Balinese style, half or full lotus, or zaza. These are all different positions to disconnect the mind from the body. Okay? We want to internalise. So even if you're sitting in a chair, laying down in bed, or if you're comfortable to sit upright, like I'll demonstrate, providing you're not battling with you holding yourself in position, because you need to relax. So remember, when we meditate, we're connecting with our body-mind, okay? We need to calm the breath and then allow the mind to relax, okay? Be aware of any thoughts that may come, but don't grasp onto them. Be aware, let it come, let it go. When you begin with meditation, a small length of time seems like a long time, especially if you're one of the types of people that your mind races every time you try to relax. Other people can relax very easy. You've got to poke them to see if they're almost alive, okay? Other people, they're on the go all the time, busy bees, okay? I was like that myself. Every time I laid my head down, the mind would relive the day, think about the things you had to do, okay? Regrets, etc., etc., etc. It's our mind. So if we learn to calm the mind by some meditation on a fairly regular basis, then we begin to feel a little more at ease with it, and you'll be able to eventually meditate for a great length of time, and it will only feel like a short time. But it recharges our body. That's why we sleep at night, and when we go into our REM sleep, that's when the healing begins in our body. If we get lack of sleep, obviously the body doesn't have the healing time, so we fatigue, and that plays on the mind also. So we need to take an active role in feeling good about ourselves. Okay? I hope you've enjoyed and learnt something. Thank you.